Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. I just took a hit in the very first room of the last level. I just took 2 hits in the very first room of the last level. Ah well. There's some real pain in the ass stuff in this level. It is short, but it's still nasty. So, get set for nasty sensation. I don't know that I'm getting through it this time. Yep, dropped a little too soon there. Hate those guys. Ravens are just obnoxious, so the Medusa heads. Because early in the game, they exist primarily to knock you into, like, death pitfalls, and you can tank damage. At this point in the game, everything does, like, a quarter of your health bar in damage. So I can't tank the damage against the bones at the end of this stage. So now's the time I gotta really start thinking about a strategy for that enemy. Can certainly get the 1-up though. That's not the strategy. Just get hit with its attack from long range. Out loud. Fuck it. Not recovering from that. Off to a pretty bad start in this video. Although the fact that I've gotten all the way to Dracula, I'm starting to feel like, because I was very much against a hard stop when I did Castlevania 1 and fell back on save states at the end. I do have a time I'd like to be done, but it's actually a pretty damn similar situation. Like, I don't need to be finished at a certain time, but damn, it'd be feeling really good to have this Let's Play finished soon. Game over, yeah. Doing a lot better here so far. I'll be able to put this game away and NES Castlevania away forever, pretty much. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, because this game is more open to a replay than most games I LP, because I could do a la carte or Grant run. Questioning, you always feel like an idiot against the Medusas because you watch them flying at you for so long before you make your attempt at a timed swing, and then when you fail, you just feel silly. Okay. I should be able to tank the damage at least. Shit. Well, that screwed that plan up. I kind of was on the right track about how to handle that, though. I wonder if there's a safe spot far away enough from that enemy to hit it with axe. I kind of doubt it. Okay, didn't get either one of them there. Almost killed myself on that jump, too. Damn it! Guess that's always a one-up. Oh, that was close. That was close. Knew the invincibility frames were going to be gone. It was really just a matter of whether it shot or not. Okay. That was stupid. There's no point in getting this now. I'm not hurt. Now I'm hurt. Good. That was dumb. For a small heart, this is probably not worth working my way back over here, but just barely squeaked past that bone without taking damage. Get the axe that I crave, the same way that plants crave electrolytes. Alright, JG, come on. You can do this. It's a game for little kids. Little kids who had more time on their hands, oddly enough, than you do. Despite the tremendous amount of time you must have on your hands to have done this much of this game. You son of a bitch! I know I hit you with that whip strike. I am going to grab every heart, though, because now that I think about it, it's entirely possible, especially if I start using them against all three forms of Dracula, that one heart could be the difference between victory and defeat. It is entirely possible. Would love to scroll that guy out of existence. Ah, fuck you! Ah. I made more. Alright, fine. Fine. Kill me, game. Kill me. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Do it. Do it. I double spawned the guy I was trying to get rid of. Now there's one that's on a marionette string. Okay. It's created a new enemy kind here, who left a permanent marionette string behind. Really starting to hate these bats. Have I mentioned that? I'm out. I'm out of commentary. Who am I kidding here? Got to stop Dracula from making the countries turn bad. We knew that wasn't going to be easy. If it was going to be easy to stop Dracula from making good countries turn bad, it wasn't going to need a Belmont with their special powers to do it. Now, people may be asking in the comments section, probably not, if I've seen the Castlevania animated show and it omits Grand Dynasty 2, maybe I'm influenced by it. No, I have not seen that show. I know it exists. Come on, this is just not right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it when I guess you always have to be walking back and forth. I mean, frustration mounts pretty high at this stage. The temptation to use save states is getting really strong. Don't really, like I said, I'm recording all this before any of it goes public, so I have no idea if people are saying, go ahead and use save states, it's fine, or if they're saying, don't you dare, this is like legit so far, because it is. I've actually beaten everything up until this point with, I'm on an emulator, but I'm not doing any strats that aren't possible on original hardware. Now I can't damage boost across that guy. And you can't even hop over his fireballs. They come too quickly. That's what she said. That's what she said jokes. That's what I've been reduced to by this game. Okay. Still chugging along. Dang, I hate all the enemies in this stage. It's a collection of all the enemies I hate the most. Other than the mermen, who are primarily a pain in the ass because of the way they're placed in this game. Everything I hate is here, in force. I'm surprised that the bone-throwing skeleton isn't red, so he comes back. I don't know if there are red bone-throwing enemies in this game. Probably best off letting these Medusa's hang... No, I jumped off of it! Come on! I was... By design! I let it start falling so I could jump off of it at the end. And this hawk's even the ravens even freaking explode in flames when they hit you. It's like they're suicide ravens. Somebody taught them how to take off, but not how to land. But the Medusas, I guess it's smart to, like, don't kill them. Let them hang out, because I believe there can only be 2 on screen at a time. Seems like there's been 3 rarely. But I think you have less enemies to deal with if you let them hang out for a while. Yeah, there's 3. So we know it's possible. Damn it! Going to beat this game. Whether I use save states or not, I'm going to beat this game. I might just get to a point where I've got a really good position against Dracula, save state, and then call it a video so that I can practice fighting him off screen. Just to avoid having you guys watch everything. Yeah, my invincibility frames made it completely impossible to tell where the hell I was there. Alright. Damn it, I thought I was going to clear him there. I don't know why I didn't just whip him, but I didn't. Good enough. Good enough for me. Yeah. Okay. Gets me there with, like, no health, even if I avoid all hits. But I'll have a fuck ton of ammo for my axe if I can get through. Okay, well, 2 hit points, or 2 damage that I can take. That's probably not going to be enough. And fall to my death. Okay, not a lot of commentary. I'm trying to concentrate. This is really killing me. Is this one small heart worth setting up this mess here? Probably not. I wonder how many guys I can get spawned up there. Okay. Maybe I just gotta try to do that every time. And I'm coming really close to just deciding to save state so I can end this LP. Ah! That hurt. Okay. Maybe another one won't show up over here. No, another one shows up over here. Though, they're actually lining up the way I want them to for once. Okay. You know, if I'm thinking, and I might have to come back and do this anyway with Alucard or Grant. Maybe I just get ahead of it. That was rude, game. It's finally gonna get here with full health. The game was like, nah, you know what? We like the fact you're not save stating. Let's take away the health to make it less tempting for you. Damn it. This kind of interesting thing there happened when I fell outside of his pattern. Okay, that's not actually worth getting if I don't take damage, because I don't use the holy water. Okay. Once again, I've got a shot at getting there with full health. I think this time, if I do, I am going to go ahead and save state and probably take a few practice runs at Drac off screen or something. Just to try to get it so that the next video, or maybe this one if I let it go long and tack it on at the end, I can actually wrap up this LP. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and probably confuse the hell out of my recording software here, but I'm going to try to do a save. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, I saved, right? Yeah. We'll go ahead and take a shot here to round out the video, and maybe this moment where I express my willingness to be a big stinky cheater is where I finally get the chance to win, but what I want to do is just actually make myself some dinner, but I also want to have a few practice runs at getting this pattern down and not have to go through, even though I can beat it, it still takes a lot of time. I don't want to have to go through that pattern every single time. Boomerangs are best against this form. There we are. The hell, save state time. I'm going for it. Fuck it. if I can actually do it now, that means I can make some dinner and actually be done. Play something else when dinner's over. That's just a really exciting idea right now. So where we're at, folks, is it's the same situation as in Castlevania. I'm just like, I kind of need to be done. Maybe I'll come back and do it all over again using Alucard and Grant. But the final form of this guy is just really hard without an axe. Oh, so he damages you too, huh? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, if he just traps you in the corner there. So I didn't have this in mind when I set up my emulation of all this. With the fact that my recorder gets super confused when I switch from full screen. And the way this particular emulator is set up, and my keyboard, which the function keys, you can't just press the function keys and get the functions. So that's actually how you kind of have to do it. Except hopefully not fail. And because of the way this one hangs around, it's tough to control where you end up. So I'm probably gonna, it looks like I might actually beat the first one this time. But here's the problem. He ain't done. Yeah, see? Isn't that mean? Let's see if I can actually... Yeah, I can load state without wrecking everything. Alright, so this is it. I'm just... Fuck it. We're gonna use save states to win. I'll beat the entire boss in one shot. I'm not going to save state at the end of each form, but that's the best you're gonna get. I've beaten this game on original hardware. I know I can do it. I just don't want to spend the next 3 hours trying to get like the perfect run against that level. But now that I figured out how to actually the button combination that will get me here, I'm better with just pushing through. So, like last time, I was Let's Playing Castlevania 1, I was in Afghanistan. There was a meeting I needed to get to. Now it's supper. But it's effectively the same thing. Okay. Overdid it with the jump there. You need to fly up, buddy. I guess they kind of shoot in clusters. I thought I would be okay ducking back in the corner there. Yeah, I was not. The key is really going to be to get much better against the first form. The second form is like... I've beaten the second form without taking a hit. I know I have. Third form is just really hard to hit. It's pretty Yeah, third form, it's like, if you get to it at all, you're just like, holy crap, I finally got to the third form. You jerk. This is where, yeah, like, it's something to do with where you're moving around when he's teleporting around. It controls where he throws those, you know, I'm just gonna, I don't know why now. I'm gonna save when I get closer because now that I'm down to save scumming, I guess there's no point in not making it as save scummy as possible. I have decided I'm not going to save at the end of each form.